Oh, so veganish here. And I have some dried mushrooms, semi-dried. They were in my refrigerator in the back in a brown paper bag. So I need to figure out how to use them. So I have these Maitakes. You can see that they have dried out a bit, but I don't mind. I usually use these as my fried chicken. So it's like these are not too watery because you know, like especially if you use like a trumpet mushroom or portobello or something, it'll be too much water when you like batter it and fry it, and you just gotta be careful with that. It's like really hot. But these maitake, they've dried out a bit, and they still are firm and have like their texture. So these are like, I wouldn't want them to dry any more than what they are now before I use them for the way that I want to use them. They don't have to be as dry, but like I said, that's just my preference. And I like know how to like, well, I ain't gonna say I know how, but I've been like pacing and timing myself because I be wasting food and we can't keep doing that. So you gotta like do what works for you until you progress. And so anyway, they call this the hen of the woods. And like I said, I usually make a fried chicken batter, or a frying batter, and fry those like chicken. But these are some oyster mushrooms that were larger than the cluster that they were attached to. So they fell off. And I was thinking, normally I like to like pan sear these and keep them whole, but you can see that it's broken up some anyway, so I don't know how whole they'll be. But I don't really like to batter these up too much compared to the maitake when I want like a quick chicken fix or something like that. I don't know why I have a preference over these with the batter than these, but I think we're going to try and batter these up, even though my mouth is like salivating thinking about sauteing these up or pan frying these, pan searing in my skillet. I'm not going to do it. I think I'm going to just add them to a batter and see what happens. And see, let's do a little comparison contrast. They were both in the same bag, and I probably got them around the same time. So I don't try to mix and mingle with my mushroom dates. They can mix and mingle with the species, but the dates, nah, not too much. Certain species, yeah. Certain ones be like overpowering. So like them trumpet mushrooms I have are very large, so I don't want those to break up the other type of mushrooms I had. So I did store those separately from the rest. But like the regular oyster mushrooms, like those, I keep those with the maitake. And then if I have like smaller, like portobello or sliced mushrooms or something like that, I still put them in a bag, but I don't put them with these. I put them with what I just mentioned, or like the scraps. I have like a bag that I'll just end up separating the whole pieces from and leaving the scraps in a bag, and then I'll add the smaller, the rest of the smaller pieces of mushrooms to that. Because like nothing's going to waste. We using every piece. Like if the mycelium was here on this cutting board, guess what? It would be getting used. But I got some mycelium somewhere, it's just not on the cutting board. All right, you guys.